on a blistering hot day. In Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next, Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Grounded to the right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled. Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In his career, Seager carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Correa is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-0.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mariners forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1 and the Astros. Erasmo Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 0 for 4. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Ramirez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The next 0-2. High and deep to right center. Heredia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by-in for a base hit. And he is in there.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's George Springer, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. It is nigh on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Next up for the Astros, Josh Reddick. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reddick carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Heredia now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
I'm set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he misses 2-1. Heredia stands at second with no outs. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 2 for 6. Hard hit at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's D. Gordon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman. Plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Now the 1-0. High pop-up. Seager is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've played 2 full. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back. 3.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a ball, 1-0. So far this season, Segura hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Billy Hamilton is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Set to get his day started, Tyler White, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. To short. And there's one down now. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 0-1. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
The catcher, number 3.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Guillermo Heredia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Taylor Motter, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor Motter.
Next for Seattle, Taylor Motter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes strike 2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And it's fouled away. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Astros, right fielder, George.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Dero, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Gonzalez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Tyler White will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this At the plate, oh my, he'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Swinging a soft liner. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Gordon ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Breaking ball in for a strike. Gamble on third with 2 out. That's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul with the plate at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Ready for another shot now. George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Chris Davinsky is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 5. Ripped down the first base line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. 1 out. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47.
Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
First baseman, number 9.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Evan Gattis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains 5-3. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Romine. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Romine carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 9.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 4. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. David Phelps is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Striding in for Houston, Tyler White. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Back up the middle. Motter scoops it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ken Giles will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Ken Giles.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Robinson Cano.
And that misses for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 25 homers and 68 runs batted in. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. Still a 2-run deficit. Mitch Haniger is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 17.
Here's George Springer. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. While they won't move into a playoff spot today, they'll get one step closer with a win. You got to give this team credit. They refuse to fade away even this late into the season.
You know, D-Row, this is one of the nice things about having a good year like this team is. This game right here, even though they're down big in this one, this isn't going to define or end their season. They've been playing some pretty good baseball.
I agree with you 100%. They have a chance to throw a quality arm out there on the mound every night. Their lineup does a nice job of scoring runs. I think you're able to shower this one off. Yeah, Matty, you ain't lying. They came in and fell flat today. There's still time left in the season for them to grind and get back to that number one.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Taylor Motter steps into the box. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Andrew Romine, as he rips it on the ground to second. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. First pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. At the plate, Ben Gamble. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ben Gamble retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Motter at second. Romine at first. 2 out in the inning. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Still 1-2. Last chance for the Mariners. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lance McCullers earned his 9th win of the year. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.